You're watching The American on ESPN+. We've been dodging raindrops in Memphis all day, but we are ready for softball. It is game one of a three-game set on this penultimate weekend of the regular season between the two-time defending American Conference regular season champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls, and the Memphis Tigers. What's up? What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Tiger Softball Complex on the campus of the University of Memphis. Matt Infield on the call for today's action. Coming down the home stretch in this regular season, a very important weekend begins for both teams. We'll start with Florida Atlantic. The Owls coming into this one 10-11 in the American, 5th in the conference standings as things stand at the moment, trying to move up to that 4th spot and secure an all-important bye in the conference tournament a couple of weekends from now. For the Tigers, most recently losers of both games in a midweek non-conference showdown on the road at Middle Tennessee, but still riding some momentum off their first series victory of the season in conference play right here last weekend against North Texas.
Now here's Neely Taylor. I imagine they are going to walk her to load the bases and set up a force anywhere. Maybe not. Taylor back up the middle. That's going to win it. Thomas in the score. And Memphis comes back from 4-1 down to win it in 9 innings. 5-4 in the opener of this doubleheader.
Tigers with a chance to cut into this 9-0 lead. Bases loaded. 2 away at the bottom of the 3rd. Courtney to Mack. Swung on and missed. Autumn Courtney comes up with her 4th strikeout of the day at a critical moment as the Tigers leave the bases loaded and still face a 9-0 deficit here at home against the Owls.
Early trying to avoid a leadoff walk. Wolf in the air, right center field. That one's got a chance. And Kaylee Wolf has hit her first 2 home runs of the season in her first 2 at-bats of this game. And it's 2-0 Williams Baptist.
7 runs for the Owls so far, largely courtesy of 8 walks issued. But Yates smacks one through the 5-hole for a base hit. In the scorer's Rivers play at the plate. Ferran will dive in head first. It is a 2-run single for Chloe Yates. 3 RBIs for her on the day. And Florida Atlantic has really blown it open now. 9-0 here in the 3rd. 9-0 Florida Atlantic in firm control here in Memphis. Tigers leaving a golden opportunity to get back in this game on the table in the bottom of the 3rd. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Jasmine Mack struck out on 3 pitches by Autumn Courtney. The Tigers remain scoreless through 3. Riley Dugar back out there for the top of the 4th after coming on in relief in the 3rd. Yanni Guzman will be the first hitter she faces. Guzman hooks it foul down the left side. Guzman was at bat in the top of the 3rd when Sierra Gibson was thrown out, trying to advance to 2nd on a wild pitch. Outside quarter strike. Dugar ahead in the count, 0-2. It'd be Guzman, Holche, and Orland for Florida Atlantic. 0-2. Dugar lone away. Dugar, the 4th pitcher of the day for Memphis. She's not great, but it's also a sign of their pitching depth. This team used 4 pitchers all of last season. That one inside. Used 7 so far this year, so more available options for Trina Prater. Tigers still last in the American in ERA, a hair under 6. Guzman smacks one fair down the right field line into the corner. Bredesi's going to try and dig that out. Guzman will stop at 2nd. And Yanni Guzman has her first hit of the day, a leadoff double in the top of the 4th. That ball was tailing, but found fair territory. And Guzman has her 6th double of her senior season.
At the plate for the Owls, number 7, Lily Holche.
Leadoff hitter aboard for the Owls once again, and a dangerous hitter coming to bat in the designated player, Lily Holche. First pitch from Dugar. Inside. Holche 1 for 2 on the day, single back in the first. Gabe Itson today, third on this Owls team in slugging percentage. Hits that one in the air to right center, playable. Coming in to make the play is Bredesi, who calls off Sibian for the out. Guzman with a step towards third, but then goes back to second. One away and a key out recorded by Dugar.
Now batting number 40, Cameron.
So runner at second, one away. And here's Cameron Orland. Flew out to right her first time up and then walked and scored a run back in the third. Quarters playing the bunt for Memphis. Low and inside. Orland following her older sister's footsteps. Carissa Orland played softball at Florida Atlantic as well. That one low. Again, Orland missed all of 2023 and 25 with injuries. In between there, played 55 games in 2024. And up in the count here, 3-0. Tigers have already walked 8 batters today. Chance to make it 9 with this at-bat. 3-0. Right down the heart for a strike. First of 3 games this weekend. The penultimate weekend of the American Conference regular season. Orland left side, Cunningham. One hop, short throw to first. Brown can't come up with it. And coming to the plate with an unearned run is Guzman to make it 10-0 Florida Atlantic. And up to second goes Orland on the third Tiger error of the afternoon. I talked about it at the beginning of the day. If Memphis want to slow down this dangerous Florida Atlantic offense, they had to play a clean game in the field, and so far that has not happened. So Guzman scores, Orland to second on the E6 from Cunningham. And now we'll get a pinch hitter for Florida Atlantic as well. It's going to be redshirt senior transfer McKenna Mulholland for Hannah Rivers. Mulholland, a 4-year player at Ball State. Second team All-MAC in 2023 and 24 for them. Transferring to Boca for her last year of eligibility. Hitting .250 on the season is Mulholland. So Florida Atlantic now with 10 runs on just 5 hits. Again, 3 Memphis errors and 8 free passes allowed by Tiger pitching. So Orland at second, 2 away for the pitch hitter Mulholland. That one rides high and in. If Mulholland reaches, it'll be the top of the order and Ferran for the Owls. Mulholland goes the other way, short right field, and caught out there by Mitchell for the second out of the inning.
And now batting number 27, Bella Ferran.
So here's the leadoff hitter, Ferran, making her 4th plate appearance in 4 innings. Hit by pitch, reached on error, and walked last time up. And smacks that one foul down the left side. That kind of the 3 ways she's reached base in this game, and in a way, encapsulate what she brings for this team. Not incredibly powerful hitter, but just on base all the time. And as Jordan Clark said, creates chaos for the other team. Ferran fouls that one down the left side. And Dugar up in the count. 0-2. Dugar trying to end the inning. The 0-2 to Ferran. Left side foul. Ferran coming into today, top 10 in the conference in batting average with that .376 mark. 0-2 again. High and in. And Ferran, a very difficult hitter to strike out, just 3 of them the entire season compared to 14 walks. Dugar comes home, 1-2. Low and away. Now we're even at 2-2. Ferran other way, and coming in to make the catch on the run is Neely Taylor to retire the side. Florida Atlantic adds another to their lead. It's all Owls in Memphis. On top of the Tigers, 10-0. Autumn Courtney with all the run support she could ever dream of. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, the Owls on top of Memphis, 10-0. It'll be 5, 6, 7 for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th. With Taylor Caton, the first one in for the Tigers. Caton flew out to left, back in the second. Caton's also pitched an inning in this game. Came on in relief in the second. Gave up 1 earned run and 4 walks, and fouls off the first pitch from Courtney. Caton, an alum of Jackson Prep down in Mississippi, an 8-sport athlete in high school. Softball, of course, track and field, basketball, tennis, archery, swimming, soccer, and volleyball. Fouls that one off. A serious hole in the argument for people who say you should specialize in one sport. Taylor Caton would like to have a word with you. Freshman has seen a lot of action here in her first year with the Tigers. Courtney home with the 0-2. Just a bit outside. Caton climbs the ladder, comes up with nothing. Strikeout number 5 of the day for Autumn Courtney is the first out in the bottom of the 4th.
And down batting for the Tigers, shortstop, number 14, Dina Cunningham.
So one away for Dina Cunningham, who's had a rough day of the field with a couple of errors and would sorely like to make up for it at the plate. Pops up the first pitch, and that'll land in the bleachers, out of play. Cunningham hit a screaming one-hopper to her shortstop counterpart, Hannah Rivers, back in the second. That Rivers just flawlessly fielded on a very difficult bounce and threw out Cunningham. Little low and away. Courtney wanted the call, didn't get it. It's 1-1. Cunningham, despite being a grad transfer, still has another year of eligibility left and is expected to use it, and that one catches her on the elbow. No worse for wear, and Cunningham is a one-out base runner for Memphis.
And then plate second baseman, number Number 5, Jayla Mitchell.
Right on the elbow guard. Again, if you're going to get hit by a pitch, that's just about the best place to do it. Cunningham stands at first, 6 for 6 on stolen base attempts this year. Jayla Mitchell will hit for Memphis and pops up the first pitch into the netting, foul. Mitchell popped out to third in foul territory, her first time up. Florida native from just outside Tampa facing a Florida team. The 0-1 is high. The Owls with only 2 more hits than Memphis. Florida Atlantic has 5. Tigers with 3. Difference is the Tigers have walked 8 Owl batters that committed 3 errors. Courtney skips that one in there, 2-1. Still some life in that Tiger dugout, though. That's something that Jordan Clark mentioned earlier in the week when we talked to her as Mitchell swings through that one. In past years, there were a lot of Memphis teams that you would face and something would go wrong, like the top of the first today where they gave up 4 runs and they would just lay down and quit. Not the case under Trina Prater in her second year. 2-2, Mitchell hit hard but fouled down the left side. As you get a look at the second-year Tiger head coach, carries a 36 and 69 mark in her nearly 2 full seasons at Memphis, her 11th season as a head coach overall after arriving from Campbell University. She was the CAA Coach of the year before she arrived in Memphis. That one skips in behind Mitchell. Throw down the second. Not in time. Sliding in safely is Cunningham. On the pitch in the dirt. Great scoop by Yates behind the plate, but to no avail. And Cunningham, no hesitation there. Takes the extra base. The Memphis with the runner in scoring position. Full count to Mitchell, waits for Courtney. Here it is. Mitchell fouled down the left side. Tigers have bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. And Jasmine Mack, their cleanup hitter, struck out to end the threat. As Tigers try to get on the board and get themselves out of run rule territory. Another 3-2 from Courtney. Mitchell through the left side for a base hit. Cunningham had to wait for it to land. She'll stop at third as the throw comes back into the infield. Jayla Mitchell with a hard hit single. And Tigers have a little something cooking here in the bottom of the fourth. First and third, 1 away. So a good at bat by the freshman second baseman. And we'll have a pitch hitter here for Paris Bredesi. It's going to be the Lexington, Tennessee native Kylie Waldrip. With a chance to do some damage. Get the Tigers on the board. First and third, 1 out. Waldrip hitting .135 on the campaign. Quarters hit for the Owls. And that one hit Waldrip on the knee, I think. Looks to be okay. But the second hit batter in the inning by Courtney is going to load the bases.
And that's Tigers on the pond for center fielder, number 11, Kennedy Simeon.
So the Memphis offense with the bases loaded for the second consecutive inning and caught her on the back knee. So Autumn Courtney, who was rolling through the first 2 2/3 innings, in trouble for the second consecutive frame. Got herself out of it with a strikeout in the third. And going to have to work to do the same here in the bottom of the fourth. Plenty of cushion, but bases loaded, one out. A rally could get rolling quickly. Kennedy Simeon with a big at-bat on tap. 0 for 1 today. First pitch, outside corner, strike. Simeon 44 hits last season, second on the Tigers. Not quite as prolific of an offensive season in 2026. Simeon, I don't think she swung, but it was on the outside corner for a strike and quickly down the count, 0-2. And Trina Prater with a quick word for her redshirt senior outfielder before she faces 0-2. Good person to have that word with, in addition to her 11-year career as a head coach. Prater was also the SEC Player of the Year at LSU in 2002, and a 3-time All-SEC selection from 1999 to 02. Also played 5 years of National Pro Fast Pitch before jumping into coaching. So Simeon recalibrates after a chat with her head coach. Bases loaded, one away, 0-2 count from Autumn Courtney to Kennedy Simeon in the bottom of the fourth. The righty deals. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Kennedy Simeon retired on 3 pitches for a critical second out of the inning. Sixth punch out of the day
Now batting the left fielder
for Autumn Courtney.
Neely Taylor.
And now it's up to Neely Taylor. Try and get the Tigers on the board. That one rides high. Taylor came up with 2 away in the bottom of the third and reached with a base hit after an 11-pitch at bat. That got that Tigers rally going. That was stuffed out with the strikeout. Try to cash in on this one. Taylor down the left field line, and making the catch on the run is Farad to end the inning. Great play by the sophomore left fielder. And Memphis, for the second straight inning, loads the bases but can't convert it into any runs. Tigers still scoreless through 4. It's all FAU. Owls on top, 10-0.